Right, so today's challenge is to make a fat quarter mat. So fat quarter mat. So using a fat quarter that I have here, so unfold it. It has a label on there. Let's take that off. If we unfold the fat quarter, it's been folded in half and then half again. And all I've done is I've chopped off one of the strips. So I'll take off one of the strips there, and the rest of it will be my mat. Then I've cut a piece of ironing board, reflective ironing board, cover off to use as the reverse side. Now it comes with a sponge underneath, so all I'm going to do is I've cut it out so it's the same measurement as that piece of fat quarter I have there. And then I've also cut out a piece of calico to go on the end of my mat. So the last piece of fat quarter I have can go across the length to give me my pockets. And then hopefully by the end of it, we should end up with something like this, but a bit more festive. So let's crack on. Now, what we need to do here is, because it's all the same width, I need to chop off some fabric from the sides, and that will give me an allowance for the width. So if I cut off about 2 inches, and grab some scissors. So 2 inches is about, let's see, about 5 centimetres. So if I cut off 5 centimetres, cut off the selvage on one side. So I've got the white selvage on this side, which I'll cut away. It's all going to be overlocked, so that's fine. And once that's done, I can cut off my 2 inches off the other side. So that's very roughly done, and it's following the centre of that Christmas tree. So I don't always measure it. What I like to do is have my design measured accurately. So there we go. So that's our strip. So that's going to be our mat, and that's going to be the pockets. So good sides together. We're going to sew just 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to leave this side open. Let's get that under there. Turn that round. Again, so just lifting the presser foot, and when you get to the corner you just go over the corner ever so slightly. Chain off a little bit and we'll cut that away. So that's our good side sewn together. Put our hands in and we're going to flip it through. Now I push my corners out. And we could do with an iron here, funnily enough, to press that down. So when we've got it down, it's an ironing board cover. So there we go. Flip that through, and there we go. That's our mat's done. Let's make the pockets. So the pockets are done like this. So we need to fold the raw edge of our pockets over. So we're going to just press it over, and then again. And then we're going to do a blind hem. So the way to do this is fold it over like this, and then flip it over. So we're going to go on the edge of the folded piece, and it's just catching the fold. Tricky to see. And we're just going to sew the folded edge ever so slightly. So I'm just going to make sure I've got a nice even width all the way across. And to the fold, that's the fold there. Here we go. Really, you should use pegs or basic. Okay, and that's our folded. So that's our blind hem done on our overlocker again. You could do with pressing that down. And then what we will do is we will sew these sides down. Good sides together, but actually what we need to do is we're going to sew our pockets. So the way I sew my pockets is I will split it into three, fold it into 3/3 and just press down, and then I'm just going to sew that down. So I'll fold that down and I'm just going to sew across that whole length. Okay, keep that all level. And let's sew all the way down along there. Now you shouldn't have to cut off anything, but if you do, make it a tiny amount if you do. That you can see is a pocket form there. You can vaguely see, barely see. Now I've not caught that fold over there, so I'm just going to go over that again. So that's our second fold. Let's just make sure we've got our second fold. So that's there. Line it all up. And we are going to sew along there. So making sure, using my peg, making sure we're keeping our fold very close to the edge. So that's our pockets done. Now if you wanted to make some extra pockets for pens and pencils, tweezers, your stitch rippers, you could do a few extra there. I'll just do one more. So again, just make sure it's all lined up, and I'm just going to fold there. Tell you what, let's make sure we've got plenty, so we've still got plenty of space for some more folds, because this needs to be the same width as this, and we are losing the width in our pockets. Every time we fold it, we lose some more of our width of fabric. Right, let's see if that's the same. We've actually got space for one more pocket, so I might put another one there. I'll just squeeze another pocket in there. And there we go. Okay, so then we really want this pocket to be folded good sides together. So what we need to do really is, if we fold it over like that, when we bring it round, so we're going to put good sides together like that. So what I've done is I'm going to flip that over, and match the corners at the bottom and sew it down there. And I'm going to go all the way down. So that when I flip it round, there's my pocket. So, and I've got an overlocked edge there. Okay, I'm going to do the same along here. Just making sure we've got enough. Yep. So So what we did was we flip it over, and we're going to, now because it's a small pocket, it's very tricky to do, so a lot of manipulation. So right sides together, and just pull the pocket out. So there we have our 1, 2 and few pockets there. Just check the width of that, and the width is exactly right. So when I place this now, so we've got the mat and we've got our pockets, put our pockets upside down, fold the overlocking bit inside, and then what you can do is just place a couple of pins there, a couple of pegs there, and sew that down. So let's just grab a pin. Now I'm going to leave it further away so I don't catch it with my blade. Make sure it's matching to the end. You can press as you go. Let's get that done. So catch all these threads and chop them all off as we go. Let's get that tucked in, start off with. That's just a few threads being caught there. Chop them away. And there you have your mat. Let's get rid of these pins. There's your mat done with its pockets, but we haven't finished that bottom edge. So let's just overlock that. Get that rid of that. Now that's not really the best way to finish an overlocked seam, but for the purpose of this exercise it will do. And there's our finished mat. So that will sit with my sewing machine on top on my overlocker, and I have pockets to catch all my threads. Pockets to catch all my threads, and I have places to place my tweezers, my seam rippers, any other bits of attachments I need to.